How's it going, everybody? Super Plush here. Hope you guys are having a good day today. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another Hex review. We are finally going to be covering the Secret of the Mimic Hex plushies. So yeah, guys, I'm just gonna get straight into it, guys. First thing is, I'm just gonna show you guys the collector's bags. Now, one thing I was noticing, guys, is that each of their collector bags is kind of like a different size. Like one's bigger than the next. So, and I could tell who's whose. Like this one here is Tiger's bag because it's very small. And here is the Mimic's bag. This is the Mimic's bag. It's a little longer. And then here is Jackie's bag, and she has the longest one here. You can see how long it is. Yeah, that's Jackie's. We're just going to review the bag itself. I mean, it's just as simple as like the other bags. It says Parts and Service, Hex, Fights at Freddy's. And you can see it has Tiger, Jackie, and the Mimic's face all over. And you can see it says Secret of the Mimic on there as well. There you go. All right, guys. Let's get straight into it. The first one we're going to show is the beautiful, the one and only Jackie. Now, I gotta say, guys, you know, usually each time I get a new plush, it ends up being my favorite, but I honestly think this is probably my favorite right now. This is probably my favorite Hex plushie right now because she is so freaking cool. All right, and Jackie's one of my favorite characters from Secret of the Mimic. So yeah, guys, she looks really good, and she's really tall too. Like I don't even have her in the full frame, but if I were to give you guys an up and down look, you can see how big she is. All right, so I don't even know where to start, guys. Where do I start? Well, you can see, guys. Now, I guess we'll cover up the we'll start bottom up. So as you can see, we have her she's got her skirt here, and if you guys can see, this right here comes off, boom, like that. So if you guys know in Secret of the Mimic, there's the scene there where after you do the generator, Jackie comes in, she goes like, time to play, you know, and then she comes out like that, you know, and then she goes and she chases us like this, you know, she chases us like, time to play, you know, she chases us like that. This thing's got some weight to it, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like this thing here's got some weight to it, you know, and you can see it's got a bunch of bees in it. It's got a bunch of bees in there, you know. I said bees. It's got a bunch of beans, you know. It's got a bunch of beans, so they could sit down, you know. They could sit down. But the material for the skirt, you know, it's always the same material that was used on the Sun and Moon Hex plushie. You know, it's that same material. It's got her red stripes, the red diamonds on there. And then you just put her back on like that. So there's that bottom part. Moving on to like some of the details here. So just you can see she's got the three buttons there. She's got the embroidery lines here on the side. On the back, she's got some more embroidery with the back bow tie. She's got her red bow tie here with the red button. She's got her I don't know if I want to call these just shoulder pads. They're not like security breach where they have like the shoulder pad things. I think they're kind of like that, but I think there's a different name for this. I forget the name. But she's got her material right here up on her shoulders. She's got her very long arms. Which I'm pretty sure I remember in some of the other prototypes I think Dawko showed. I think in the one prototype, these were magnetic. Honestly, guys, I'm very happy they're not magnetic because, trust me, guys, I feel like doing this, posing her like this, and then having magnet arms, I think could get a little annoying. So, just like how with characters like the puppet Nightmare Yon who have wired arms and Sun and Moon, you know, you could pose her, you know, she could look like that, you know, just like in the chase scene, you know, her coming to chase us. So yeah. Very, very good. And she also has the hang tag here, as you can see, it says Parts and Service. And then I do this in every video, guys. You probably know what to do. You can either pause this video, you can pause the video and scan the QR code, or I'll have a link in the description if you guys want to check out Hex's store. There you go. Very, very good. Now moving on to the head. She's got her embroidery here around the lips and the teeth. This part here of her mouth, like the pink in here, is actually the soft material here, the soft pieces here. Like this here is the soft piece instead of being like the thread embroidery. She's got like her makeup, her pink cheeks, the embroidery of the I think it's like the face plates she has. I think it's her face plates here. I'm pretty sure it's what it is, or it could be like her makeup or something. Her red eyebrows. She's got the soft red nose. What else? She's got her party hat right here. She's got that same shiny material here with the hat up here with the printed square diamond shapes up here, and then she's got that the red ball up here. Oh, she has also got the embroidery on her arms right here. She's got that little piece right here on her wrist. She's got her hands, and her hands do have magnets in them. So if I were to give her a prop, you could do that. Like if I were to give, let's say I were to give her an ice cream, I can have her hold an ice cream like that. So yeah, very, very good. Moving on to the hair. The hair is yarn for the hair with the gold. What's the term I'm looking for, guys? Yellow gold bands. The yellow gold bands on the hair. That's the term I was looking for. Like the yellow bands that she has on her hair, right there. Yes, it's all yarn. Underneath the red yarn, there's actually like the red material under there. But yeah, I think that's. I really do like her hair. I think her hair is really unique. You know, out of yarn. The hair looks really cool. I like the little ponytails that she has. I think they're really cool. I think you could like move the ponytails and like pose them a little bit like that. Like have them like that. I like this thing here where you could like look at that. For some reason one of her one ponytail's flicking up and down. Why is this? Come on. You guys see what I mean. Yeah. I really do like Jackie. I think she's really, really cool. She's definitely my favorite. So far, she's definitely my favorite. She is freaking huge, by the way. And I think, I do feel like I'm going to have a lot of fun with Jackie, you know, especially, you know, not just for like, you know, especially for like for the Hex series. I feel like we're going to do a lot. I feel like I could probably do a lot with Jackie in the series. So we'll have to see, guys. I don't know. I just like doing this with Jackie, you know, giving her like the pose like she is in the games, like time to play, you know, like that thing, you know, like I just like that, you know. So yeah, I think Jackie's really, really, really cool. Here's a back view of her. Also, she's got the neck as well. Her head does come off, guys. She does have a magnetic head, so there you go. Very, very cool. I really like Jackie. I think I covered everything for Jackie. Yeah, she's really cool. Really, really cool. I love her. Probably my favorite plushie so far. But yeah, I'm sure that it does change. Like, I think right now, Security Breach, Sister Location, The Withered, and Secret of the Mimic are my favorite waves so far from Hex. Also, guys, yes, just like all the Hex plushies, they come with a collector's card. So here is Jackie's. As you can see, it says, you got Jackie up there. And just, this is what I mean. She gets stuck at the door, and then she'll lose her bum, you know? And that's what that looks like there. It looks like this is her trying to go through the door, because this looks like she's still in the music box. But yeah, there's Jackie looking cool on the back. You know, it's just says the typical Hex Fights and Freddy's. There's Jackie, though. Really cool. So, there. All right. So that's Jackie. I definitely give that a double thumbs up. Okay, moving on now. Next up, we have... This one's really cool, though, too. I like them all. It's hard to pick my favorite out of the bunch, you know? I think if I had to pick a favorite out of all these, it's probably Jackie, but they're all really cool. moving on now to Tiger. I'm pretty sure it's just called Tiger. I know before it was called Tiger Rock. I'm pretty sure he's just called Tiger. I mean, on the card it says Tiger Plush. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just Tiger. But yeah, I think Tiger looks really, really cool. He's got all the black details on, which I'm very glad they're not printed, because if they were printed, it would be cheap, you know? It's all embroidered, you know, like these are embroidered, you know, the black fabric here and the embroidery around. Same with on the arms, embroidery. He's got his claws. He's got his claws here, his claws down there. He's got the purple and pink paws on his feet. He's got the ice cream, which I think, if I remember lore-wise, I think David's favorite ice cream was vanilla with chocolate chip on, and I think that's what this is. Honestly, guys, I actually wanted to talk about this because, you know, obviously Secret of the Mimic was a few months ago, but this was something I never really brought up when I was doing my discussion videos about it, was who is possessing Tiger? Is it the Mimic, or is it David's spirit? I think it can go both ways. I know this video is supposed to be reviewing the plushies, but we can kind of, I'm going to go off a little bit here, go off topic a little bit, but I don't know, it's hard to decide, because in the games, you know, when we're in Tiger's era, you can hear the voice, but it's so robotic-y, you know what I mean? I don't know. You guys are going to have to let me know who you guys think is possessing Tiger. Is it the Mimic possessing Tiger, or is it David's spirit? That's what I want to know. Because, I don't know, I just thought it was interesting. But yeah, moving back onto the plushie, he's got very thin whiskers here. Very thin whiskers. And one of the things that Hex did is when he was delivered is that his whiskers were, on the end pieces there, were taped. There was tape on the end here, I guess, so that way the whiskers don't rip out, you know, because they're very, very thin. He's got the brown nose, he's got his embroidery mouth, he's got his tufts on the side here, then he's got his tuft here, tuft right there, nose, he's got his blue and green eye with the black embroidery around here. You guys can see that, the black embroidery here with the eyes. He's got his ears, there's the tag, his 3 black buttons, he's got his tail. Now, honestly, guys, the best thing about Tiger that I like is the zipper. The zipper that he has, and it's an actual zipper, guys. You can actually zip it. He's got a zipper at the back. That is really, really cool on a plushie, is having a little zipper. I don't think there's anything in it, though. Like, you can't really put something in there. That would have been creepy if you did. If you were able to actually put something in Tiger back here, that would have been creepy. But yeah, he's got a zipper at the back as well, which I thought was a really cool detail. Cool detail to add. Yeah, guys, that's Tiger. I think I covered everything on Tiger. The zipper, all the black that he has. Like, all the black that he has on him is all embroidery and all that stuff. Like, he has no printing on. The only thing that's printed on is the ice cream chocolate chips on there. That's the only thing that's printed, guys. But everything else, he's fully embroidered, guys. No printing. I think I covered everything on Tiger. There's the feet. You guys, a 360 here. Really cool, guys. I am really, really... Actually, you know what? I lied. The pink here is printed. Just a little bit. You guys can see. It's printed. Oh, well, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. The printing on some of the guys... The printing on some of the characters aren't that bad, to be very fair. But yeah, guys, that is Tiger. I think Tiger is really cool. Here is Tiger's card. As you can see, guys, it just says Tiger's plush. You know? So I'm guessing this is like the... I can't even see. So I'm guessing this is like the... I guess the plushie of Tiger. I mean, it could also be the Tiger mascot, too. But I want you guys to let me know, guys. Who do you guys think is possessing Tiger in Secret of the Mimic? Is it David or is it the Mimic? Because I never really was able to figure that out. I'm sure probably people say that. I'm sure some people say it's the Mimic, and I'm sure some people say it's David's spirit. I think it can go either way. You know? I mean, I'm pretty sure the simplest answer would probably be the Mimic, you know, because it is a mascot costume. But it could be David's spirit, you know, because because he had a little tiger plush as a birthday gift. So it could be, you know. Well, so I'll have to see. Let me know what you guys think about that. Here's Tiger's card, like I showed before. You can see it's the tiger plush. There's the ice cream, and you guys can see. Look at this. There's the little mushroom. There's David's ball, ice cream. Look at that right there. It won't focus, guys. You guys can see it's David and the Mimic. Hey, look at this picture up here. Look at this little guy up here. Is that supposed to be Edwin with his hat on or something? Because it looks like that's a bird right there. I don't know. You have to let me know what you guys think. I thought that was a really cool little detail that was in there. So there's Tiger. Alrighty. Now, last. Where is he actually? Where did I put him? Oh, he's right behind me. Alright. Last, but certainly not least, we have the Mimic. Alright, guys. So we've got the Mimic now. And he's very tall. He's really big. You know? He's very, very tall. Now, here's the thing, guys. Now, here's the thing. The Mimic we are looking at is the Mimic from Ruin, you know. I know this is not the Secret of the Mimic from Ruin, because you guys know Secret of the Mimic and the Ruin Mimic have two completely different designs. Also, that's another thing. Comment down below, guys, which design of the Mimic do you like more? Do you like the Ruin Mimic, or do you like the Secret of the Mimic design? I honestly like both. I think this one's really cool. The Secret of the Mimic design is creepy. Like, it's really creepy, you know, with the coil eyes and stuff, you know, it's creepy. But I think this guy's creepy as well. So yeah, let's just go over the details of the Mimic. So starting from the bottom, he's got his long legs. He's got the red, like, wired embroidery here on the top here, and then right here. He's got the metal embroidery here on his legs all around. The texture on his material too, it's like a very, like, you know, obviously the texture on his material is printed, but it's like a dark metal. It's like rusted dark metal, which I think is a good detail. He's got that little fabric piece that he has on the side down here. He's got that little fabric piece. He's got some wires here on the side. And he's got his arms. He's got this right arm that has his, like almost like his claw. Because in the Secret of the Mimic design from Secret of the Mimic, his right hand has, or his left hand actually, that has like a claw. You know what I mean? Or his other hand has it's like a claw. You know what I mean? So that's what that reminded me of. He's got the metal here as well. Magnets are in his hands. Now, I forgot to mention with Tiger too. Tiger does have magnets in his hands as well, because you can see he's holding the ice cream. Same thing on this arm, except he's got a metal hand here with the thumb and the metal bit here. Here's the Glamrock Freddy walkie-talkie from Ruined. Nice and cute with the bow tie, the hat. You know, they did very well on the Glamrock Freddy walkie-talkie. So there you go. Moving on to the body here, he's got some embroidery on his chest here, you know, like the embroidery here, and the wire red embroidery here. This looks like the thing. This right here reminded me of like the little the spy, kind of like in Secret of the Mimic. You know, the little thing where we insert the data dagger to fix the Mimic. That's what that little spot reminds me of. So I know the Mimic doesn't have that exact thing, but in Ruin, but he has, like, you could tell where it was at, you know. And then comes all the way around to the back here with the tag. You can see it goes all the way around. You got this bit here that's embroidered. Some embroidery here. Here's the back view. He has the neck as well. He's got the neck. Moving on to the head. He's got his wires over here, the wires up on his head here. He's got his mouth, which has embroidery here. I think on one of the older prototypes, the Mimic's mouth was flat. It was just straight embroidery, so I'm glad that they made a 3D mouth instead of it being flat. He's got his little molded green piece here. He's got more of the embroidery on his face here. His big giant, I think these are supposed to be like his, I don't know if these are supposed to be, I don't think the Mimic has eyebrows. I think this is supposed to be just like the giant, like, mark around his eye, I think. But then he's got the black fabric here. He's got his, the black piece. I don't think it's, I don't know if it, is it supposed to be hair? I don't think it's hair. I think it's just a black piece of fabric that's just on the side of his head that just hangs out. That's what I'm thinking. He's got the bright orange eyes. Yeah. And here we go. Here's the back of it as well. The printing details on the back. I'm noticing that there's like this little dot here. That could be, I wonder if that's like the button that you would push to switch him off or something. That's what I'm wondering. So yeah, there is the Mimic, guys. Very, very cool. He's really big as well. He's very tall. He's very huge. So we'll put the Mimic there. And then here is the Mimic collector card. As you can see, it's the Mimic holding the Glamrock Freddy walkie-talkie. Calling out to Cassie to come save him. There you go. That's the Mimic with the bright orange eyes. And there you go, guys. And there you guys go. That is all of the plushies from Secret of the Mimic. Now, I am going to show you guys one more. I'm sure you guys have already seen this one in the past because I did a review on it. But because this is Secret of the Mimic we're talking about, I'm going to show you guys it one more time. I'm going to show you guys one more time the elephant custom that I made, okay? So I reviewed this guy a while back. I'll quickly show you guys it one more time. As you can see, it's almost as big as the plushies right here. You can see it's got the button eyes with the felt eyebrows, the felt buttons, the felt tusks, the felt teeth, his white button eyes, the actual buttons here, the pieces around his wrists and ankles, on the back, the button tail, the buttons on the back. So yeah, guys, the hat as well. So yeah, guys, I wanted to show you guys that as well, okay? All right, guys, here we go. Now, I always do this in every hex review I do when I have more than one. We're going to mix match them, okay? Just to kind of keep, I wouldn't say it's a tradition, it's a tradition that I do on my channel whenever I do Secret of the Mimic, or not Secret of the Mimic, whenever I do hex reviews on the channel. Whenever I have more than two that are magnetic and stuff, I like to take them apart and mix match them and stuff. So that's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to mix match them, and because I have it down here, we're going to mix match this guy as well, okay? So I'm going to do that, guys. I'm going to mix match them and see what kind of creations we can come up with. So I will be right back, guys. Okay, I mixed matched all of them, and I gotta say, guys, I'm kind of concerned for some of these guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of concerned for some of these creations that I made. We're gonna start with the simplest one, okay? Here we go. I'm gonna show off the first one here. So here's Jackie. Here's Jackie. I gave her the ice cream. But wait, guys, there's a catch. It's the Mimic's head. So here's what happened, guys. I'm gonna read you guys the full story. While the Mimic was trying to put on the Jackie suit or animatronic, whatever it's called, the Mimic unfortunately lost Jackie's head. So the Mimic's head is now being exposed right now. So there you guys go. There's Jackie, but it's with the Mimic's head. This actually could work in some ways because the Mimic can adapt costumes, and most of the ones I have are basic costumes the Mimic goes in. This actually can work. So the Mimic just went and grabbed a bunch of parts and just put it on and made just some weird amalgamations. Oh God, I don't know how I feel about this one, guys. Moving on to this next one. Here is Jackie with tigers. So here's the Mimic. So the Mimic wasn't able to find another arm. So that's the Mimic right here. And so the Mimic was able to find Jackie's head, an elephant arm, a tiger leg, an elephant leg, and tiger's body. And so that was the Mimic's one dress-up costume. Very creepy. Moving on to this next one, and these next two are very, very concerning. I'm concerned with some of these other two, guys. So here's what the Mimic found next. This is what the Mimic's creation was next. We've got an elephant leg, a Mimic leg, so that's the Mimic's leg. So he wasn't able to find another leg. He wasn't able to find another arm. He was able to find an elephant leg, a tiger arm, the elephant's body, and he was able to find tiger's head. So that was another Mimic costume that he was able to create. And then here's the last one, guys. This last one's very disturbing, guys. I would say it's not too disturbing, but it's very, it makes you wonder. No, and I would say it makes you wonder. It's just, it's disturbing. So here's what the Mimic was able to find. So the Mimic was kind of running out of options here. So here's what the Mimic could find. So there's the Mimic's leg. So he was able to find a tiger's suit. He wasn't able to find anything to cover his body. He was able to find tiger's leg, the elephant's leg, and he was able to find the elephant's head. Oh my goodness, guys. I don't even know what to say about that. There you go. There's my creations. Oh my goodness. All right, well, I'm gonna put them back into their normal form, and then I'm gonna end the video. So I'll be right back one more time. And there we go, guys. That is the secret of the Mimic Hex plushies. I do apologize for the noise you guys hear in the background, but yeah, guys, that's it for Secret of the Mimic. I am very impressed with how these plushies came out. Obviously, from how I saw them on the screen, they looked really good. But usually that kind of changes when you see them in person. I gotta say, they are more good in person, and I'm very impressed at how well they are. I'm very impressed. I'm actually impressed how my elephant came out, of how we did on this guy. Because trust me, we took months on this guy. We worked months on that guy. But back to these three, they are really well done. I think Jackie's my favorite so far. I like the idea how you can, I love how the idea how you can take her, like her torso off of this piece here, and you could have her like she is in the chase scene. I like Tiger. I like how he has that zipper on the back. And I like the Mimic. The Mimic looks really cool. I like how Jackie's hair is made out of the yarn material here. I like how it's made out of yarn. You know, I think they're really good, guys. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you guys think of these plushies? I think they're definitely one of Hex's best plushies. I think Jackie's definitely one of the best they have. Jackie's definitely one of their best Hex plushies. It's definitely my favorite. Well, Jackie's one of my favorite characters in Secret of the Mimic, so I think Jackie's really cool. But yeah, guys, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, so you will be notified when any more videos comes out. Will we see these guys in any future Hex videos? Of course you will. When? I don't know. You're just gonna have to stay tuned. But yeah, make sure you guys hit the notification bell, so that way you'll be notified when I post more videos. But that is it, guys. What do I think of the plushies? I give it a big thumbs up. I highly recommend them. But yeah, guys, that's it. There will be a link in the description if you guys want to check out the Hex store, or you could just pause the video and you can scan the QR code and it'll take you right to the store. But yeah, guys, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.